thinking past the sale helps a lot because now, yes, it's possible for her to pause, back up. Wait a minute. I didn't even say I was going to come over. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that. It's possible. Also, I've never had that happen after using that line. How do you get them to come over to your place? Okay, well, let's answer two questions here. First, how do you get them to come over from nothing, right? So like from texting or from Tinder or something like that. And second, how do you get them to come to your place from a venue, like from out at the bar or out at the club or something? Because those are two separate things, right? So let's start with getting them to come over blank slate. So from texting, maybe you took her number and now you've been talking for a couple of days and you have a date set for Saturday night. You want to do the date at your place because that's the easiest thing to make it go forward. Girls are going to generally be resistant to coming over to your place, especially if you're still kind of a stranger, right? You've just met on Tinder or you've just exchanged numbers on the street, something like that. An invitation over to your place is 100%. That's an invitation for sex. That's what that is. And she knows it, and you know it. Everybody knows it. Simba knows it. Here's the thing. The best way to do that is to give her a reason to come over. And what I used to do that worked unbelievably well was I would say, okay, we're going to have a dinner date. You are very lucky because you're going to get some of Jack's world famous homemade pasta. I'm going to make you a pasta dish. But listen, this is important. Your job is to bring the wine. Now, I'm not going to tell you what you should bring. I'm not going to tell you if you should bring red or white. I'm not going to tell you if you should bring a Shiraz or a Cabernet or a Sauvignon Blanc or whatever. I'm not going to tell you anything. You have to pick the right wine. But what I will tell you is that we are having tomato pasta with beef in it. Okay? Now, with that information, you should be able to find the right wine. It's going to take a little bit of research if you don't know your wines, but that's okay. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do this. What that does, it does a couple of things. First of all, it sounds awesome. Jack's world famous pasta, homemade pasta, fuck yeah. That sounds great. Second, it's obviously happening at my place because how am I going to cook this pasta anywhere else? Third, and most importantly, now she's not thinking about the yes or no, should I go to his place or not? Now she's thinking, oh my God, what wine should I bring? Wait, a tomato pasta. That means I think that means I should bring a red wine. Okay. What red wine pairs well with beef in the pasta? Okay. And so now she's thinking analytically rather than being conscious of making the decision to either go or not. In essence, you are thinking beyond the sale. You expect that the sale is already made. She's already said yes. Of course she's coming. Of course she's coming. Thinking past the sale helps a lot because now, yes, it's possible for her to pause, back up. Wait a minute. I didn't even say I was going to come over. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that. It's possible. Also, I've never had that happen after using that line because it changes the brain function. Right? So instead of thinking of the yes or no, now they're thinking about the wine. That works really well. To get a girl to come off of, Tinder, Meef, Bumble, what have you, or texting if you've just met her and taken her number. That works really well. And coming from a venue, from a bar, from a club, things like that, to be honest, if you're out there and you guys have been talking, drinking, dancing, whatever it is, for more than an hour, then she's probably in. And all you have to do is say, hey, let's get out of here. I have a bottle of whatever you have, because remember, I told you, you need to have some kind of liquor or wine at your place. And so you say, hey, let's get out of here. I have a bottle of rum back at my place. Let's go have some of that. Have you ever had Captain Morgan's spice rum? Let me tell you something. This shit is fucking delicious. And no. I'm going to stop you right there because you think rum and Coke, right? No, let me tell you. Captain Morgan's and Pepsi. What? And you think to yourself, well, that doesn't make any difference. It's a cola. A cola is a cola, a cola. No. The spiced rum goes perfectly with that extra spice in the Pepsi. Let me tell you, you've never had a drink like it, but you will tonight. Let's go have some of that. It sounds perfect. Then you just go off, you hop into a cab, right? You hail down a cab. This order is important. Pay attention to this, boys. You hail the cab, you open the door for her to get in, then you get in after, then you tell the cab driver where to go. Or, better yet, if you can do it through a phone app so that you don't have to tell the cab driver anything, double plus good, okay? The goal here is she gets in first, so she's feeling comfortable, she's feeling good. You're a gentleman. You open the door, you let her in first, of course, but also now she's in there with you. You're already on the trip there. If she decides that she doesn't want to go, let her out. You should let her out. Definitely, you're not kidnapping, okay? That's not what you're going for here at all. But most of the time, actually, every time that I've gotten in after the girl, then she comes along. It's not stopping her from getting out. It's just adding an extra bit of friction. So on the driver's side doors, most cabs are locked on the driver's side because they don't want you getting out into traffic. And so for her to want to stop the cab and then get out means that she needs to stop the cab. You get out first and then she gets out. It's just adding extra friction that makes the decision for her to stay with you that much easier. So that's what you aim for, is you say, hey, let's get out of here. Let's go back. Here's the reason we're going back. We're going back to have this drink together, or we're going back because I need to walk my dog. You know, he hasn't peed in 6 hours and I don't want to clean up dog piss when I go home. So let's go back. You like dogs, right? Come back. He's real friendly. We'll have a good time together. We'll hang out. We'll play some guitars. We'll play Smash Brothers. We'll drink some wine, whatever it is that you're going to do. Doesn't matter. You have a reason to go back. Oh, bye, Simba. And then you let her get in the cab first. Then you get in and you go off together, right off into the sunset, just like the end of a movie. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you've enjoyed the video today. We have tons more content just like that, and if you look at the link below, you can get access to a completely free course to get you started down the path of success today. So check out our links, check out the social media stuff, and I'll see you guys inside.